The Mekong River, often referred to as the lifeline of Southeast Asia, is emerging as a new disputed area between the United States and China. Amidst the ongoing disputes between the United States and China, which include the closure of consulates and the TikTok withdrawal from the United States, the front lines have expanded to Southeast Asia. The Mekong River, the largest river in Southeast Asia, originates in the mountains of China and flows through Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam before meeting the South China Sea. The Mekong River plays a vital role in the livelihoods of over 60 million people in the Southeast Asian region.
However, tensions have risen as China has been constructing numerous dams in the upper reaches of the Mekong River, claiming its right to utilize the river's water resources to the fullest. Recent severe droughts in the lower Mekong River region have exacerbated the conflict. According to the South China Morning Post, the United States and China have presented conflicting analyses of the Mekong River drought, using research institutions to support their claims. In recent years, severe drought has plagued the breadbasket region of Southeast Asia, which is adjacent to the Mekong River. There are differing interpretations regarding whether the Chinese dams in the upper reaches of the Mekong River are the cause of this drought.
The water research firm Eyes on Earth, supported by the U.S. State Department, conducted a study on the significant drop in water levels in the Mekong River and released a report in April of the previous year. The report pointed out that while water levels in the upper Mekong River exceeded the average during the previous monsoon season, the water levels in the lower reaches were much lower than expected. It attributed the drought to decreased rainfall due to climate change and identified the Chinese dams in the upper reaches as a contributing factor. Alan Bassist, the CEO of Eyes on Earth, argued that despite the serious impact of dam discharge restrictions on the drought in the lower regions, China does not appear to be releasing water during the monsoon season.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also criticized the Chinese dams in the upper Mekong River for lowering the water levels in the lower Mekong River to a minimum, causing harm to the livelihoods of neighboring countries' residents during an ASEAN foreign ministers meeting. In response to this, Chinese authorities recently released a joint research report with Tsinghua University countering the claims. The report stated that the drought in the Mekong River is a result of environmental factors such as high temperatures and reduced rainfall. They further argued that the Chinese dams in the upper Mekong River are actually helping by storing water during the monsoon and releasing it during the dry season.
The Chinese state-run Global Times reported on the research findings and described them as a rebuttal to ignorant foreign researchers who are trying to shift blame for the lower Mekong River drought onto China. However, the South China Morning Post reported that many experts and environmental organizations have raised doubts about the Chinese report. Brian Eiler, Southeast Asia Program Director at the Stimson Center, pointed out that the Chinese report fails to explain why droughts are occurring in the lower Mekong River during the monsoon season.
Furthermore, citing data from the Mekong River Commission, MRC, in 2017, It was pointed out that the economic benefits of floods occurring during the Mekong River's monsoon season are more than 100 times greater than the damages. Mekong River Basin far outweigh the damages, suggesting that the natural flow of the Mekong River is much more beneficial than the water level control claimed by China. Sebastian Biba, a researcher at Goethe University, who has also authored a book on China's hydropolitics, assessed that the differing analyses of the Mekong River by the United States and China indicate that the Mekong has become a geopolitical battleground between the two countries.
Historically, many countries on the Indochina Peninsula, including Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, and others in the Mekong River Basin, have relied on the Mekong River for their survival. However, even in this region, it seems that the residents of weaker nations are being sacrificed to the greed of major powers. Thank you for watching the video Mekong River, Disputed Area of Indochina, provided by History and Current Events. Gina, Matilda, and Tony have contributed so far as narrators. Thank you.